Okay, watch for the red light. And hello, how are you doing, beautiful people? This is Ahmed Darwish, aka Takhtakh Basha, and you're on Foodiest FM on SRFM, the heart of KSA. It's a great week looking so far. We've got amazing cold weather. Finally, we're wearing those jackets I've been putting away for quite a while. And we'd like to feel that we are in winter, even though we all know that Jeddah has no winter, but we like to say it. Every person in Jeddah wants to say one day winter is coming, but we never know. It never comes. And already it's almost done, and we got another week of good weather, hopefully. But anyway, with this good weather comes good guests, and my guest today is none other than Sara from the Foodiest Sara.
Thank you for having me, Ahmed. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's our pleasure as well. And I love the enthusiasm. I mean, you were very enthusiastic on our last episode about the origin of food. And I love that how you just jumped into it. And I told you, you know what, you want to come be as a guest? And you said, yes, I want.
I wouldn't miss the opportunity.
Amazing. I love the spirit. Now, if you would like to talk to me and Sara, you can call us on 012-6484-691, 012-6484-691. And today we'll be talking about becoming a food blogger, because that's what Sara is, even though she's already a dental student in the making. But even despite the busy schedule and staring at people's mouth and teeth all day, she still has an appetite for food. So we're gonna hear all this, and we're gonna listen to her story. But we'll take our first song, and we have Abdullah here with us on the controls today. So Abdullah, play that tune, and we're gonna be right back after this tune. Stay tuned.
I gave you soft, I gave you sweet.
And we're back, guys. Thank you, Abdullah, for taking care of us and those tunes. And it seems we have our first call already, and also my Instagram live. Oh, not a call yet. Okay, still. But we do want to get those calls. But even though we don't have a call, our Instagram live is exploding with fans of Sara, probably.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
People who love her account and are very excited to have her. You can also talk to us through Instagram live on Takhtakh Basha. Type it in Arabic or English. English, you just have to type it as TA5 Basha. And you can call us on 012-6484-691. Now, Sara, first of all, so people can follow you, what is your Instagram account, Snapchat account that you use?
The Foodiest Sara on Instagram. Mm-hmm. The Foodiest Sara.
The Foodiest.
Yes.
The foodiest of them all. And so we'll take some questions from Instagram Live. So we have a question here. Someone who asked, what inspires you?
My mom was my biggest inspiration throughout my whole life. She did it all. She was a mother. She was a tutor. She was a friend. She was a motivation. She was the best person to look up to. She always did everything. She cooked for us. She took care of everything.
What's the thing that you always ask your mom to cook for you? Like you always the desserts.
Yeah, she used to make cakes. She used to carve on watermelons.
Wow.
Yeah, she used to do horses in all kinds of exotic shapes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet like as a kid that was so exciting.
Yeah, that was so cool to have around.
It's like my mom's cool.
Yeah. All my friends used to
come to
love
your
my
house.
mom. Yeah.
Wow, mashallah. Allah yahfazha ya Rabb. So, and we also have a question from Instagram Live. They're asking, how can you manage your time being a student and a blogger and juggling other things in life, other hobbies and stuff like that? How can you manage?
Food is my passion, so I just follow my passion.
Okay.
My biggest supporter was my eldest sister. She motivated me to pursue my dreams and my passions as well.
Okay.
So she was like, your priority is your career as a dentist, but you should also have a passion, and you should focus on it, and you should develop it, and you should let people know and support you. And that's what I found. I found like a lot of people are sending so much love and support and motivation, and that's what kept me going, and that's what got me started in the first place.
Amazing. So you get the power from people who love you as a person, who know you personally, and people who are following your accounts, or your fans as well, who keep you going.
Yes. I like to communicate with my followers. يعني مرة أحبهم ولما يكلموني دائما أرد I like the conversations we have.
Amazing. Yeah, I always see that you like to post like screenshots of questions and comments, and I think people like it when they actually see their question or their comment, being on your account, and that you really care about, So guys, like if related to this topic that we have today, being a food blogger, one of the very important things to succeed is being true and being straightforward with your followers and responding, right?
Yes. I'm also very honest about my reviews.
Okay. I have to vouch for that. Guys, really, this is not a sales pitch. Really, her account, like I followed her account, I think it was like 2 years back. 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years back. I followed it, and I don't follow a lot of food accounts. I'm sorry, my friends who are all food bloggers. I know you're gonna hate me because I don't follow a lot. I follow you like from Foodies account, but from my personal, I only follow very selected accounts like the Foodiest Sara, Indulge Thyself, Where to Go J-Town. Those little small accounts that are really true and honest. These are the people I go for advice. Personally. So really, go for it.
I'm so lucky to hear these words about me. I appreciate it. And I try to be as much as honest as I can so I can earn people's trust. I don't just market for some place because I'm paid, or that's why it's a passion. It's not a career.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, I mean, that's the most amazing thing, because you have to start as a passion. So that's lesson number 2, guys, that we can learn today for being a food blogger, or any sort of blogger, really. If you're a lifestyle, if you want to do mom and baby, anything, house tips. So be interactive with your followers. Be true and honest about your content. Do it for the passion, not for the money. So all these are golden rules that Sara is giving us today. So Sara, mashallah, you go back and forth between Jeddah and Riyadh. So if we want to pick 2 names in Jeddah and 2 names in Riyadh that you really have, like you would tell our listeners that you have to go to.
In Jeddah, I only have one, like my favorite food that I recommend is Dum Fish, but it's a catering service.
Yes.
But you get the best quality seafood you can ever try in Jeddah. We have more options in Riyadh. I would say Chapter for breakfast. It was flawless.
Yeah, I saw you went there. Yeah, you really praised it.
Yeah.
Chapter in Riyadh, okay.
For breakfast, and then LPM.
I loved LPM. I was just there when I went for Autoville.
Yeah, I was there 2 days after you went.
Yes. And we almost ordered the same things.
Yeah.
The warm shrimp and butter and
sea bass. I saw you.
The sea bass, yes. And but you didn't order lamb chops.
No.
The lamb chops were flawless. They were amazing.
I went all seafood.
They were amazing lamb chops. So besides Dum Fish, like a place in Jeddah, what would you recommend? 1 or 2 more places.
Pizza El Postino.
Oh yes. Big shout out to Chef Omar.
Yes. Amazing pizza.
What else?
Let me think. I don't have anything on that. Sculpture is a very great cafe which offers like nice desserts, and it tastes good. Even the winter drinks. We just had hot chocolate. It was amazing.
Yes, thank you for offering for the azuma, we can say, for the offering of the hot chocolate. Is much appreciated. Someone's asking, what's your best shawarma? Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting question.
Toom Tahina in Jeddah.
Okay.
And Baker, not Maker, Baker with a B in Riyadh for chicken shawarma, because I only eat chicken shawarma.
Okay. Well, so you I mean, that is a surprise, because like everyone goes for like Mama Noura and all, the typical names. But Baker is new for me. I didn't try that one.
What's special about it is that they bake their own bread. in the house.
Okay, so baker, they bake their own bread and then they do the shawarma.
Yeah.
Next time you go to Riyadh, search for a place called the Lu'lu'a.
Okay.
It's very... It's...
بالعافية بالعافية.
And we got a thumbs up from Abdullah as well about Lu'lu'a. Al-Lu'lu'a, ya Sara, is the best street shawarma you can have. I wouldn't say in Riyadh, in the world.
I'll keep that in mind.
For me, yes.
خلاص إن شاء الله I will.
Really, like, yes, it is, yeah, طريق الملك Abdullah is one branch, وعنده, they have 2 more branches, I think. أيوة. Because I was staying at a hotel next to the Riyadh Book Fair.
Okay.
And Riyadh front, and there was one very close by. You know that shawarma that's like very street, you know, like there no napkins in the bag. ما في ذا الكلام. You don't have that stuff.
I have an idea of what to expect.
And the paper wrap is so greasy and so oily and it's dripping of oil. And that's what shawarma should be.
I'm not painting a very nice picture, to be honest.
No, and the taste, oh my God. And like I told him, please, no French fries, no ketchup. Because really, ketchup is, for me, yani, this is something absurd.
It's insulting, yeah.
Exactly. Even I don't like it with French fries. I like it the old school. I grew up on the old school shawarma. No batatas, no ketchup, no shatta, please. Just pickles
and
chicken and tomia,
yeah.
and that's it. Garlic sauce. That's it. So you really appreciate the garlic sauce has that little kick, that tanginess, and the chicken has that charred grilled thing. Oh my God! I want to go to just to go to a Lu'lu'a now.
Maybe you can go there together.
Yes, next time we both will be in Riyadh, we'll go pick up a Lu'lu'a and have it, but we'll have to have it in the car. They don't have it. They don't have a dine-in. So we had your suggestions. How about another musical break?
Sure.
So we catch our breath and give people a chance to give us a call. So please call us on 012-6484691. That's 012-6484691. We'd love to hear your questions. Tell us some places that you love. And there's a question, we'll get to that after the break. Someone asked you, if someone that you care about gave you food that you don't usually like, would you still eat it or not? We'll keep the thought. We'll come back to that after the break. So we'll have a quick break with Abdullah and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Ask us questions.
Yes, please.
What do you want to know? What do you want me to talk about?
Yeah, what are the questions, guys? Whoever asked that question, Marra, is very funny and is very thought. We all
Did you get the name?
We can scroll up and check.
Okay. Lulu is my...
And we're back, guys. Thank you, Abdullah, for keeping us entertained with this amazing music. And if you just tuned in, this is Ahmed Darwish on Foodiest FM on SRFM, the heart of KSA. And we have a call. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hi. Who's this?
Hi, it's Fatima. My husband is Mohammed. We're calling from Riyadh.
Yes, hi, Fatima. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I just want to know the name of the blogger because it sounds quite interesting, the food and whatever she's...
Oh, you mean her account?
An account, yes.
Yeah, Sara, can you give your account again?
My name is Sara. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for calling. My account username is the Foodiest Sara.
Sorry?
The THE.
Oh, the...
Yeah. FOOD.
SOOD. Oh,
Food.
SOOD.
Yeah.
Food, the food.
Yeah. IEST.
1 minute, just 1 minute. The food.
EST.
EST.
And then Sara.
SARA.
Yes.
SARA.
Yeah, the Foodiest Sara. Yes.
Sara. All right, thank you so much.
Can't wait to have you on my... Sorry?
All right, I will. No, I'm just asking my husband whether you got it on.
Okay, great.
Send
Thank you.
regards, please.
The bloggers go out and give the honest opinion because you get stuck what to do, when to eat,
So true.
So thank you.
Especially in Riyadh. Riyadh, you have so many options.
Too many options. So we don't know what to eat sometimes when there's so many options.
Feel free to ask me any question.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Fatma.
calling.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sara. And we've got questions piling up on our Instagram as well. So we'll start with the one before the break. So if you were presented with food by someone that you appreciate or you love, let's say in a gathering or anything, would you still eat it even though you don't like that food?
Honestly, no.
Well, what would be your
I
excuse?
would politely reject it. I can say that I'm allergic.
Okay.
Yeah, or yeah, I can say that I have allergies.
So, okay, I'm curious. What food don't you like? Like, what is something that, يعني, like they say in Arabic, انطبقت السماء على الأرض. Like, if the world was on fire and then there's the only food you won't eat it, what would it be?
Well, there's nothing really. It's not like that. I'm very open-minded and flexible, especially when it comes to food.
Yeah.
I like to try new things every day.
Yeah. So nothing specific.
No.
And I think we have another caller. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Khulud.
Hi, Khulud.
How are you both?
We're
I'm
good.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I have just a general question for both of you,
Yes.
if you don't mind me asking.
Go
Sure.
ahead.
Sure.
What is your philosophy about life, both of you?
Oh, that's deep.
I already have the answer.
Okay, what's yours?
Well, humans in general do not live to their maximum capacity. So I try to live to my maximum capacity. If I can live today, I want to do the most I can do in that day. I want to see the most. I want to do the most. I want to be the most. I want to give the most. I want to live to the maximum potential that I can be.
Okay.
So that's why I'm everywhere, doing everything at the same time.
So do you, like, most of the time take life, like, seriously and, like, be, be, like, punctual about time, about work?
I have to because I'm a dentist, so I don't really have an option.
Okay. What about you, Ahmed?
For me, my philosophy in life is everything is there and happens for a reason. No matter how random it is, even if you meet a random person in a place, you were meant to meet that person. Maybe you won't know why now. Maybe it will come later.
So there's nothing called a coincidence.
No, nothing is coincidence. Everything is planned.
Okay, what do you think about the philosophy which says that life is a game? It's like a game. So one day when we die, our souls would be like, oh, it was a game, and we took it.
I think you just finished Squid Game. Did you watch Squid Game recently or something?
No. I just finished the lecture talking about this.
Oh, okay. No, I think we're all here on Earth for a reason, and everyone has his own mission in life. And in the end, we always have to balance religion and life. And I guess, alhamdulillah, Islam has always given us the best path and the correct path to live by, and to know what is the ultimate goal of where we want to be, inshallah, on Yawm al-Qiyamah. And that's the best that we can have, really, as Muslims.
Okay, what about you, Sarah, about the philosophy that says that life is a game? It's like a game. We come here and we have this character.
I personally wouldn't agree that it's a game because I take life very seriously. Every action has consequences. Every minute it should be utilized the right way. Decisions shouldn't be taken lightly. You should choose wisely. Everything mahsoob is counted. So if anyone thinks that life could be as a game, you should be well prepared for the ending. You should know how to win.
Okay, yeah, it is a game, so you should know how to
Yes.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you.
Thank you for your
bye.
question. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, and we have another question coming on Instagram. Okay, actually, no, we do have another call. So let's have the call first because we don't want to keep people on the phone. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Hello, how are you?
Good, I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Can I have your name, please?
Okay, my name is Saleh. I'm Saad from Najran.
Hello, Saleh. How are you?
Good. I used to call you all the time when you program in your station.
Yes, yes, I remember the name. Yes. How are you and how's Najran?
والله نجمان good. Weather is gonna warm today. Tonight about 28.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, right now. Hopefully we will have good weather inshallah in the future. And it's raining inshallah in 2-3 days coming inshallah.
Inshallah. Do you have a question about restaurants and food?
Wallah, food, it's energy for the body.
Yes.
You eat food, whatever the food is. So you'll be not die, but you will be weak to do your job, to do your activities day. So food is necessary to have it every day. But this bit to breaker between this part.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but you have to take food as your body wants. Not more, that's it.
Yes, you have to balance.
Yeah, balance. If you eat more and you eat junk food, so your body will be very, very bad life for you. If you eat a good food and enough food for your body, so it will be a good health again and a good life for you.
Very true. I totally believe that. What do you think, Sarah?
Remember to stay hydrated as well, Saleh.
Yes, lots of
Drink
water.
plenty of water.
Water is necessary,
Yes. Of course.
صح. Yes.
Water is necessary more than maybe food sometimes.
Yes.
But if you drink food more than usual, you will be also, against you,
Sure.
against your body.
I
Yes,
agree
yes.
with everything you said, Saleh. Food is nutrition for your body. It fuels you with energy to get your body going.
Also, I want to add something,
Go ahead.
a national food, like our fathers and grandfathers, الأولين, they eat food and they eat, healthy food, a good food, from the plant direct to the kitchen, and they cook it and they eat it. No, not go for manufacturing.
Very fresh ingredients.
Yes, fresh ingredients. Yes, and organic ingredients.
Yes, as we have it this time, this time we didn't have at all, your food from your kitchen, it come from manufacturing, come from the grocery, come from the way sometimes you don't know where it come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Thank you so much, Salah, for calling in and for your great advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I hope I have something for your program. And
You have. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Saleh.
thank you very much, Sara.
Thank you.
Thank you for this station, Saudi Jeddah station.
Thank you. And we have more questions piling in. One interesting question was, how do you select the places that you go to? Do you go with the hype, like because it's been hyped, so you want to see what's going on, or because you like the food? How do you select?
I don't really follow hypes. There are a lot of hyped about places that I haven't visited yet. I like to see the quality of the items presented.
Yes.
Is it worth the hype? I would calculate it in my head. I'd see the reviews. I'd ask people who tried it. I'd do my research and then I'd go or not go. I choose wisely.
Okay. So another question is, how important is customer service, and is important more than food? I think it is.
Yes, it is more important than food. It can make or break your food experience, especially if it's you going to try something for the first time. I've just recently encountered something similar in Riyadh. I went and I stood there for 10 minutes. And the guy didn't even look at me. And then I've already had my order ready from the application. And I just showed it to him. And he handed me a receipt without even saying hi or talking to me. He just handed me the receipt while he was looking away.
Oh, my God.
So I did...
No courtesy.
Yeah, I did receive my order. But I did not enjoy not a single bite.
Yeah, because he put you in a bad mood.
Yeah.
He ruined the whole experience.
Yes.
like really like enjoying food is also part of it is the customer service, the experience of the restaurant. Now actually there's a new term in the food business called restaurantainment. So you get entertained and being a restaurant at the same time. That's now why you have the foods that now there's a show and like they pull up the thing and all the sauces fall off, So there's a little show that goes on.
Yeah.
And I think we have another call. It's busy today. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
Good evening, guys.
Good
Mohammed
evening.
from Riyadh.
Hi, Muhammad. How are you?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Missing Riyadh. I want to go back. The food there is amazing. Enjoy. MashaAllah, بالعافية.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
What is your question about food?
You guys talking about food, right? How to pick up the food, which place you go to, and
Yes,
stuff like that.
yes, of course. And how do you find the best places to go to when you want to go eat?
I go review, read the comments, any place I want to go.
Yeah.
I read the comments in Google Map or Yelp, use the app Yelp,
Yes, the Yelp, yes.
And, I ask my friends who has good taste in food, who has been with out. So, yeah, I trust them. I just,
Do you have a recommendation for us? Something to try, to keep in mind for next time we're in Riyadh?
I'm a big fan of sushi, so I don't know if you can find good stuff in Riyadh, so you can maybe just Google it. Inshallah.
Okay, so do you have a specific sushi place you like in Riyadh that you always go to or order from?
Yeah, there is a one called Sushi Tsunami, or that is on Turkey, Awal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I did try it a couple of times. Yeah, it was good. And I love it, yeah.
Cool.
One of my recommendations. I see different location. One thing that I accepted, but yeah. But I don't know about sushi in Saudi, because Saudi is hard to find the sushi.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, okay, we'll definitely try to find out the name on Turkey al-Awwal. Thank you so much for sharing, Muhammad. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Shout out to my buddies. We guys big fan of this channel. So I'm sure they're listening right now.
Follow me,
Shout out to
guys.
my family, yeah. Sure.
Great. Yeah, and follow the Foodiest Sara because she always goes to Riyadh as well and she puts a lot of nice, interesting places.
Oh, foodie. How is that?
The Foodiest Sara. So TheFoodiest and then Sara, SARA.
How about in Arabic?
Do you have a handle name in Arabic?
Yeah.
I think you should put something in
Yeah.
Arabic. Sara al-Foodiyya.
I'll add that after the show. هكتب ذا Foodiest Sara.
Sara تأكل.
Maybe
Sara
that's a good one.
خلاص, confirmed. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all the calls, really. And thank you, Nasreen. Nasreen's loving the spirit and the energy. So, guys, what do you think? Should we have Sara more often on the show? Like, we should have her like once, twice a month. And we need a name. If you guys are following, you can like recommend a name for this part of the program where I have Sara. We talk about places and food, and yes and no. And we have a comment here. Some of the influencers don't try the food without money in return. Are all foodies like that? Sara doesn't take a penny. She gives them money.
I do sometimes, but
Okay.
I do give the genuine opinion.
Okay. Yeah, this is even with the foodies as well. Like, even if we get paid to do an ad, we never say something that is good and it's not good. And actually, there were some times that we actually refunded the money back because we just couldn't really promote the place. We said, please fix your kitchen first or fix your service first, and then we'll come back. Maybe in a month, maybe two. But here's your money back. Thank you so much for your business. But really, we cannot really give false advertising.
Thank you, Bashir. Thank you, Nasreen, for being my biggest supporter in life in general.
Yeah, my Instagram live is full of hearts and clapping and lots of emojis. I've never had so much emojis on my life.
We're receiving lots of love tonight.
It's amazing. It's the energy. I'm feeling the energy, really.
Thank
It's
you, guys.
amazing. So, another question, Sarah, from the audience. So someone was asking the best barbecue in Riyadh. So where is a place where you had some good brisket or ribs or something?
Porterhouse.
Porterhouse,
is the best
okay.
meatery, I know.
Did you try smoky beards?
Not yet.
You have to.
I've only been to Riyadh 2 times. And listen, more to come, inshallah.
Put smoky beards next to the lulu on your list. And
Definitely will.
You're gonna I'm gonna feel like the dua coming from Riyadh to me, like Allah barik lak.
No, I'm just
Ahmed.
gonna straight up call you Ahmed. Thank you so much. I loved it.
Amazing, really. And again, having Sarah here is amazing. We're gonna have another break, and then we're gonna come and wrap up the episode because we're gonna leave you at 8:00 sharp with Mika Nicole because she's also got some cool stuff to talk to you about. So stay tuned.
I probably pull an Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had shit.
This one.
Okay, go ahead. What did you?
About any last wish. It's been a couple months that I've been single, so you can call me Travis, all of mine is the ho-ho. Get it? I probably visit with the yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm feeling great. I'm looking forward for next time.
I think we need to scroll back down. And welcome back, guys. We are winding down to the last part of the show. We're down to the last 5 minutes. And the audience, the callers, myself, we can't have enough of Sara. So we're all asking for her to be a regular on the show.
I'd love to. I really had a great time being here. It's very nice talking to the people, communicating with more audience.
It's amazing. And of course, if we kind of nail that, despite her schedule, we'll always put a plan for what we want to talk about. Of course, you guys can always recommend. And we can take some more questions. So we have a question here. Do you schedule your reports if there's so many restaurants you want to visit? By Hamid SH133. So what do you think? Do you schedule or it's kida haphazard? Devil may care.
It's usually last minute thing. I never plan anything because I live a very fast life. I never know where I'm gonna end up in 5 minutes. So
you should be a pilot.
Yeah. One day, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can take a course for 8 months.
Pilot course.
I'll put that on my
You'll be a
short-term
dentist/foodie/pilot. Yeah. That's a very interesting.
Who said women cannot do it all?
Exactly. Multitask. Strong, independent woman.
Yes.
Okay, he loves he loves the answer. Okay, perfect. So, okay, Lulu is asking, unless we travel, then we plan everything ahead. Yeah, I guess now, even with COVID, now I think even we have more stuff on our lists. We have to get PCRs, we have to check the country we're going to, what's the regulations. So if travel was not, now really know the meaning of wata safar, really this is there's extra stuff to do on our lists. So where's the place that you went to, besides outside of Saudi, that it was the ultimate food heaven for you? Besides London. I know you love London. So besides London.
I would say the best food would be Italy.
Italy, okay.
In Italy, yeah.
Okay.
So the pizza and pasta, it's very different than the ones we eat here.
Yeah.
Because it's very different.
Okay.
We tend to add the Saudi twist to everything we do.
Yes,
we
yes.
bring. So to adjust it to our taste.
Yes. So you like the authentic food that you had while you were in Italy?
Gelato and pizza, pasta. Who doesn't?
Gelato.
Yes.
Oh, the gelato there. Oh my God. I remember I had amazing gelato and pizza in Florence. And it was a lot better than Rome, because the thing with Rome is that it's so full of tourists. So it's all for tourist traps. The food is really overpriced and it's not good because they think the tourists don't know what's the real deal.
That's bad.
And they give you really crappy food and that costs a lot of money. I remember in Venice, I paid 35, I think, or 40 euros for gelato.
What?
Really? Just because
That's crazy.
I know. Just because I was sitting at St. Michelangelo's Square.
Oh,
So I was right at the square, and of course it's a beautiful place to sit. But I mean, €40 for gelato.
good food shouldn't cost that much. It's well prepared. It
Exactly.
shouldn't cost a fortune.
And good food is usually the one you find in the alleyways.
Yes.
Like going back to Florence, I actually kept following Google Maps through streets and streets and streets because of a pizza place I read about, and I swore I'm not leaving until I go eat pizza in that place. Until date, it is the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
Can you recall the name?
It was called Americano. Yeah, so it's like the song, you know,
Yeah.
the song that like got really famous, and the song is playing in the shop. So it's like, and it's really cool. And there's no tables. You're standing, and they have big barrels, you know, like the barrels they use like in barns and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the table.
Okay.
And people put their currencies under the glass for souvenirs. So you find like currencies from different places, countries around the world, and the pizza is just amazing.
Now that's an experience.
Camden Street, oh my God, I love Camden Street Market. in
We
London.
said we shouldn't talk about London.
No, Camden
I
is
had
not
so
London.
much to say.
Camden is not London.
We'll talk about it next time.
Next time we'll do a full episode about London.
Yay! I'll prepare. I'll come prepared.
Yes, please. We'll do a London episode, and
Sure.
we'll have like a full list of London places
Yay!
that you can go to. Sarah, it's been a real pleasure. And,
It was a real pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So can you remind again the listeners of your account so they can follow you?
It is the Foodiest Sara, TheFoodiest Sara, Sara.
And you need an Arabic name, like like Muhammad said, so it's easy to search.
Okay.
So we can have Sara Ta'kul, Sara
Ta'kul.
Sara Al-Akula, I don't know. Something like that. So it's easy to just type in, if they can't type in the English, they can always, what is that?
They're writing my...
Say, your nickname. You can put it as your nickname. Maybe that's easier for people to search.
Maybe.
And I'm loving how everyone knows your account by heart.
Yes, thank you for the support, you guys.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I mean, it's been a great pleasure having Sara. It's been a great pleasure having this amazing interaction on my Instagram and also on the calls as well. We had around 5 or 6 calls, which is a new record. We've never had so much calls in one episode. The last record was 4 calls. Today we had 5, maybe
We're
6.
breaking records here.
We're breaking records. So it's an indication that maybe you're made for radio. So come train with us, and maybe we'll find you your own show.
Inshallah.
Great. So guys,
Then I'll have you as a guest on mine.
yes, we can do a double like
All right.
me and Mike Nicole did before. So we can do a double on each
Sure.
other's show. And so yeah, big shout out to you.
Thank you.
I'll keep following, keep shouting out for you as well. Guys, we'll keep this video also in my video library on Instagram, and I'll tag Sara there so she can repost to her stories, and you can also watch this whole thing in case you missed it, or in case you don't have enough of Sara and you want to see her again. Her and her pink jumper. And what's that written there?
أضمني وأحبني. It's like a hand, my hand wrapped around myself because I love myself. And you should all love yourselves as well.
Hug and love thyself.
Yes.
So basically, that's the translation. Hug and love thyself. Yes, of course. And this is an important lesson. Always love yourself so you can love others. Take care of yourself, like also what Saleh also from Najran called. It says, always take care of what you eat.
Very valuable information he added to the episode. Thank you,
it was
Saleh.
amazing. Thank you again also, and thank you to Abdullah, our great engineer, for handling our episode so professionally and picking amazing songs. And I'll be talking to you guys on Wednesday, so tune in at 7 p.m. as usual. So this was Ahmed Darwish and Sara from the studio, and we're out. Good night.
Good night.
Remember when we were young?